Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
He's making it official. Former Detroit Police Chief James Craig running to become Michigan's next governor. The U.S.-Canadian border set to open soon, but there is a lot of confusion about that reopening. And we're in for a very terrific Thursday, but it sounds like more rain is on the way. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandra Ali. Today we can see some sunshine and temperatures really flirting with the 80s. Let's get over to Andrew. And Andrew, the gorgeous weather, unfortunately, is not going to last for too much longer.
Yeah, exactly right, Sandra. But fortunately, as you mentioned, we can enjoy today and all the low humidity. And look at that. Temperatures now 70 degrees or more, cooler than average for this time of year, but still very pleasant and delightful outdoors with 70 degrees for our friends in Pontiac. Same thing in Lapeer. Hello, Port Huron. You've got 73 at this hour, while it's 72 degrees for our neighbors over at Metro Airport, 75 at City Airport. Folks are still out there on the water. Remember, life jackets for everybody. We have partly to mostly cloudy skies out there, a calm wind, visibility clear as a bell, and those dew points in the 40s and low 50s, right in the comfort zone. And it stays that way. Warm and delightful later today, perfect baseball weather over at Comerica Park, middle and upper 70s later this afternoon. Lawn mowing, outdoor weather basically for any of your activities looking good for today and tomorrow most of the day. But as we get into Saturday and Sunday, that goes down. Why? Because of that shower and thunderstorm chance. So we'll talk about your weekend forecast, when those storms arrive, when they're out of here, coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Andrew. The U.S.-Canada border reopening soon, and there are a lot of questions at this hour on who can cross on both sides. Grant Herms is live to break down some of the facts and to try to avoid any of that confusion. Grant?
Well, Senator, there is an awful lot of confusion when it comes to what happens starting August 9th. You know, who can cross, what do you need to cross, and most importantly, how do you get back across the U.S. border given that the U.S. border will be closed and won't be reopening anytime soon? So here's what we know based on what's up right now from Customs and Border Patrol as well as Canadian Border Security. Starting August 9th, any fully vaccinated American or permanent resident will be able to cross into Canada without having to quarantine for 14 days. Now, to do that, they'll need to track their health status and travel using an app the Canadian government introduced several weeks ago called Arrive Can. Now, from there, they're free to travel into Canada. The big question, though, like we said, for a lot of folks is what does that mean for coming back? Well, according to the CBP, any U.S. citizen or permanent resident is allowed to return to the U.S. The border closure only applies to non-U.S. citizens or residents. In a press conference earlier this week, Canada's public safety minister said he was confident that those restrictions might change.
We'll continue to work very closely with the Americans. I'm confident that as the situation continues to improve in their country, that we'll be able to maintain, a reasonable balance between in the measures. But we're doing what's right for Canadians.
Now, a spokesperson for CBP said that anybody coming back into the U.S. will need to follow what's already been up, which is called the Western Hemisphere Travel Initiative. And we'll break that down for you tonight at 6 o'clock. Sandra?
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Grant. Switching gears now, the search is on for a gunman wanted in a shooting on Detroit's west side. Police say an 18-year-old was found dead and a 20-year-old was rushed to the hospital. This is after a shooting on Pingree near Linwood. We're told a driver in a red sedan drove by a house and then opened fire on those two as they stood outside of the house. The 18-year-old died there at the scene. The 20-year-old right now is in temporary serious condition. It is official. Detroit's former police chief James Craig running for governor of Michigan. He appeared on Fox News telling Tucker Carlson that he launched his campaign for governor. The former chief is already in a growing field of Republicans, as you may know, looking to unseat Governor Whitmer. His announcement comes on the same day that he launched an exploratory committee. We're still about 15 months away from the 2022 gubernatorial election. The U.S. House has passed the PFAS Action Act to try to help speed up the creation of national drinking water standards. The act would fight against toxins found in drinking water known as forever chemicals. Federal regulators are also being ordered to clean up areas where the chemicals have contaminated the environment across the country. Now the bill moves to the Senate for approval. Now, if it is approved, it will go on to the president. Michigan Congresswoman Debbie Dingell says she feels this bill is a long time coming.
This isn't something we haven't known. And that's why we're so committed to keep fighting for this. We're going to keep sounding like broken records until this law gets signed by the president, because it's about protecting public health and it's about protecting our environment.
Congresswoman Dingell was the one who introduced the bill a second time after an earlier version died in the Senate, and that was last January. President Biden back in Washington, D.C. at this hour where lawmakers seem to be inching closer to an infrastructure deal, but divided on taking on more debt. Tracy Potts has more on what you need to know from Washington.
President Biden weighing in just a few hours ago on this debt ceiling debate, arguing that Republicans are refusing to pay for the bills that their president incurred. As President Biden meets with union leaders today on creating jobs, Republicans have announced they'll vote against raising the debt limit to pay America's bills. Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tells reporters if Senate Democrats want to raise the debt ceiling, they're going to have to do it themselves.
I am not going to let anybody take our economy hostage. My view is when you incur bills, you've got to pay them.
The reason for the significant debt is because of their debt, their tax limit, their tax cut.
The debt debate is happening as negotiators from both parties inch toward a deal to fix America's roads and bridges, expand transit, and provide high-speed internet to everyone.
Do you think we'll get an infrastructure deal, sir?
Yes, we will.
Lawmakers are aiming for a deal before their August break.
I'm optimistic that we are going to close the remaining issues.
But Republicans voted no on debating infrastructure now.
This stunt is set to fail.
The yeas are 49, the nays are 51.
They want to wait to hear details. And the other larger infrastructure bill, Democrats working out details of $3.5 trillion they want to spend to improve Medicare, schools, affect climate change, other social issues. This is one they'll likely have to do alone. Republicans say they won't vote for it. They are concerned about the price tag. I'm Tracy Potts.
Unemployment applications jumped unexpectedly last week. Initial filings for unemployment insurance hit 419,000. That is well above the 350,000 that economists had expected. In fact, it's an increase after hitting a pandemic-era low last week. And despite most signs pointing to a strengthening economy, the total number of people on some form of unemployment assistance remains historically high. Right now, it's at about 12.5 million. One of the biggest bands of all times, the Rolling Stones, coming to Detroit. The classic rock band announcing it's relaunching its U.S. No Filter tour that had been derailed during the pandemic. The tour begins coming up on September 26th in St. Louis, but they will be making a stop at Ford Field coming up on November 15th. Lead singer Mick Jagger and guitarist Keith Richards both say they are really excited to get back on the road. Tickets, by the way, go on sale coming up on July 30th. Still ahead, pickups on pause. The Detroit automaker planning to stop production of some of its biggest sellers because of the worldwide chip shortage. We'll talk about that, but first, the Tokyo opening ceremony is just a day away. We're going to take a look at some of the challenges Japan is trying to overcome for the Summer Games. Plus, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the talented Michigan athletes competing in Tokyo.